Hi, this is Mike Regan with TransAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of April 27th. And in this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're taking a look at TransAct's quarterly freight market update and asking, what does this all mean for shippers? This week, we released our quarterly market update, which addresses what's going on in the freight markets. Now, this particular update's a little bit unique because we've included a lot of economic data, and there's a reason for that. To begin with, we are clearly in a freight recession. Now, we touched on that in previous 2-Minute Warning, but you need to know this isn't Mike Regan saying it. It's people like Shelley Simpson, the president of J.B. Hunt, who in their recent analyst call cited the fact that we are in a challenging environment where we are experiencing inflationary costs but decreasing revenues, and that's why she said we are in a freight recession. Now, obviously, some of the things we've been covering in these 2-minute warnings we addressed in the quarterly market update. What does this mean for shippers? Well, it means that shippers are taking a look at rate structures and saying, how can we reduce our costs? You're benefiting from the fact that diesel prices are significantly lower than they were a year ago, which means lower fuel surcharges. You're seeing declines in the truckload sector anywhere from 15 to 25%. Now, we have seen some interesting things in the LTL market, and we've addressed those in 2-minute warnings, and that is where the rates have tended to be much more stable. And that's because the LTL carriers are looking at their rate structures in terms of how we balance our network. If you have freight that's moving well within the network, the costs have potentially gone down or only gone up moderately. If you're seeing freight that's out of network or doesn't really fit too well, the LTL carriers, even in a recessionary freight environment, have taken significant cost increases because they're clearly sending a message. We don't want this particular freight. Now, how do you figure out? Do they want the freight? Where do we put it in the network? You simply give us a call or send us an email. And that leads me to one final thing that I'm pleased to introduce in this 2-minute warning. We've introduced a calendar option. Some of you have said, Mike, could you give us a couple of minutes? We have some questions about, as we go into planning process, things we could be doing, should be doing, or stop doing. Be happy to do that. Simply click on the calendar option. Be happy to talk with you and discuss more about how TransAct can help you on the supply chain front and to lower your transportation costs so you can make more money, be more profitable. I have found out that when you're more profitable, your CEO's happier, your CFO's happier, everybody's happier when you're more profitable. So let us help you be more profitable. And we want to do this because at TransAct, we're here to remind you, we are on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. So download that quarterly market update and give us a shout. Thanks for your time.